It's a road game for the Grizzlies, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. We're all set to bring you NBA action with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And it's Parsons in at the 3 slot. Well, we know that Memphis loves to play in tight near the basket. Their bread and butter as a team, those points in the paint, they really pile those up.
And they do it as well as anybody. Led the league in points in the paint last year with over 47 a game coming from that range, which also allows them to control your transition because you're having to take the ball out of the basket. Big advantage for the Grizzlies.
And it's Randolph with the jam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Porzingis, yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
There's the dish to Gasol. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Conley against Rose. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. The pass to Noah. Out to Anthony. The 3. And he gets it to go.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Parsons attacking. Conley with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Allen dishes to Gasol. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Now we know the Marc Gasol was one of the most sought-after free agents this past summer. Clark, all along, most figured he'd be back in Memphis.
Yep, a winning team, max dollars. And don't forget now, he went to high school in Memphis while his brother Powell played there. He's where he belongs.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And finished off by Gasol.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close. Marc Gasol, a first-time All-Star starter last season. He and his brother Powell both starting in that game. The first time that's ever happened in league history, and having both those guys go head-to-head.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Shot clock at 5 and slam dunk by Randolph.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense could do. Oh, listen, no doubt you could argue Marc Gasol is the best center in the league right now. I mean, this guy does it all. Defends, rebounds, passes, scores. I mean, he's also a great teammate. They all love him. And to me, that matters in the big picture. When you're talking about developing chemistry and trust, sometimes the difference between winning and winning it all is whether or not your teammates like you.
Parsons with it. Now Anthony defending. The drive by Randolph. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Anthony. He has 6. Pass to Porzingis. Courtney Lee is on the wing. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. And Parsons kicks to Conley. Stolen by Noah. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
So timeout called here, but first for Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Anthony's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Adams, the pass to Wright. Back to Adams. He kicks it to Daniels. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Green, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Green. And both free throws good for Green. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Good if it goes. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Grizzlies lead. And some tough times for the Knicks, but you look at Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I'm
Knicks fan rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Derrick Rose is out there with Lee. Then there's Noah. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
And the shot is good. That's 10 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Carter outside. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Adams. He dishes it to Carter. Green, the screen. That drive by Carter. Can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. The numbers in their favor. Moving it up. Pass to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Noah, the pass to Porzingis. Anthony against Green. Right side Rose. To the wing right side. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Anthony missing again.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. We're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Misses the layup.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And getting back to Carmelo last year, that team really became devoid of talent. In some games, Greg, in games that he played, he seemed like their only scoring option.
You know, we talk about needing a big three to compete for a championship, and for over half the season last year, Knicks basically had a big half. I mean, because Carmelo missed that half. And when the deck is stacked against you like that, sometimes it's better to fold your cards and live to play another day. And that's really what Carmelo did.
It's Jennings with the drive. There's Thomas with the three. Randolph grabs the board. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Allen kicks to Parsons. It's rebounded by New York.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Uncovered. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt. But still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Gasol. Got a piece of it. On its way from Parsons for 2. Off the left rim and out.
You know, Dave Joerger, the coach for the Grizzlies, has really become a big-name coach quite quickly. You know, he's worked his way up the Memphis coaching ladder and has had a ton of success early on in his career.
And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And O'Quinn kicks to Holiday. Outside Jennings. O'Quinn dishes to Jennings. To the left side wing. Here's Seraphin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
And the success we've been mentioning with Coach Dave Joerger. He was the second fastest active coach to get to 100 wins.
And Kevin made his way in terms of coaching, started in the D-League and other minor leagues before becoming an assistant with the Grizzlies, and really was the architect, if you will, of the defense that his team is so well known for. He's done a lot for this franchise and looks to be on track to become their winningest coach ever.
And the officials call a traveling violation. Just 4 seconds left in the first half, but they'll get another chance. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Grizzlies.
Kevin, I have Derrick Rose, and Derrick, you guys were scoring pretty nicely as a unit here tonight. How do you facilitate that?
Just be more efficient. I've taken less shots, making sure.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
You know what jumps out at me? Their efficiency on the offensive end. They shared the basketball.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Well, Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Without question, Marc Gasol displaying his skills today.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. And it's Parsons in at the small forward. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Holiday. Hey guys, Brandon Jennings, some people love his chaotic game. Some can't stand it. One of the more polarizing talents in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever shoot for an efficient percentage or become a lockdown defender, Kevin. He's an offensive catalyst. He pushes the action and he'll go on scoring binges, but I think he does more good than bad with his style of play.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And so here is New York. It's a 1-point game. Anthony's shot is off. Left side Parsons. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Rose attacking Anthony. The pass to Porzingis. Anthony down low. Covered by Parsons. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Outside Rose. Here's the 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Parsons. Conley into the lane. No good. Great defense that time from Noah. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shots good by Anthony. Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, take it himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with.
Conley kicks to Allen. It's rebounded by New York. Noah's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
It's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Shot to stop the run, and Allen with the layup. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Back to Rose. Outside Anthony. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And that one's good. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Carmelo Anthony, the 3rd pick overall in the 2003 NBA draft, is in some pretty good company at the top of that one, as I recall.
I mean, you had LeBron going 1, and of course, Darko Milicic was number 2 on that list. But how about D-Wade at 4? A little bit of a surprise, Chris Bosh. You know, all those guys, with the exception of Melo, have rings.
And Memphis making a change here. White, he's checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for Zach Randall. Daniels, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Adams in for Mike Conley.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And back to Melo's top 5 draft mates in 2003, all having rings. You can't choose the team you play for as a rookie. Melo simply hasn't been surrounded by that much talent. That's why it was somewhat surprising that he re-signed with the rebuilding Knicks team last season.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Lee. Daniels with it. He's against Lee. No one near him. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Adams.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Anthony on the wing. Shoots. New York, no good that time either. Carter with the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And the game still. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is up to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this one. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Lee. Then there's Noah. And it's Rose in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Out to Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 20 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Last season, Memphis fell late and would end up with the 5th seed in the NBA playoffs. Only 1 of 2 teams to make the playoffs each of the last 5 seasons, along with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and they were a team that nobody wanted to play. Memphis drew Portland in that first round, and even though they were the 5th seed, they had home court advantage.
The drive by Green, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Adams. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just a great battle these 2 teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Jennings drives in. It's stolen by Green. Fast break, Memphis. Parsons dishes to Adams to take the lead. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. He feeds it to Wright. Back to Adams from past the arc. No good. And New York the other way now. Here is Serafin. New York moving the ball around. Holiday attacking. The feed now to Serafin. Six to shoot. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Cans the shot from the wing. And the Knicks lead by 2. Grizzlies have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Adams against Jennings. Here's Green, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
New York calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marc Gasol checked in for Wright. Randolph comes in for Jermichael Green. Tony Allen's checked in for Troy Daniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Adams.
That's what I like. A nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Here's Gasol, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession. You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
The drive by Randolph, and Anthony sends it back. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Conley. Feeds it to Gasol. Out to Conley. Cut it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Just look at what Conley is doing.
Rose against Conley. It's stolen by Allen. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Buries it.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Stolen by Conley. Dishes it to Allen.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Outside Conley. Randolph a screen. Kicks to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Good.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
It's stolen by Anthony. New York calls timeout. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Puts it up off the inbound. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Good morning, give it up.
And here's Conley outside. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks.
That's a jump ball.
And so off the tip, it's New York. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Porzingis. Rose is out there with Lee. Then it's Anthony. And it's Noah in at the center position.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good. You know Gasol is playing well. He's got 16 points, and he's picked up 1 dime. Seems like he's making everything he looks at.
Automatic, guys. It's just totally automatic. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. No one near Conley as he lets it go from outside off the mark. The open shot, Anthony. Randolph grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Anthony. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Conley kicks to Gasol. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Kept alive. The kick out to Rose. Anthony in the corner. And the Knicks miss again.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The dish to Randolph. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Lee's running. The pass to Noah. Out to Lee. Cannot hit. And it's Memphis the other way. Conley with it. Over in the corner, Allen. Pass to Parsons. Out to the right wing. Conley with the three. Buries it from outside.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
New York with the ball. Stolen by Randolph. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Parsons outside. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
A 3-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
Noah the screen. Anthony in the corner. Inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Allen. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. New York calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 5 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
And here are the Knicks now. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Craig, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. New York calls timeout. They're down by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Conley. No good there. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber...
The 2K Sports postgame show.